So, all right, can you guys hear me? We're gonna redo this again. Redo this. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna check on here. Tune in, say hi, let me know. Hi. Hey, sounds works. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Let me redo that entire thing. So, hi everyone, Heather here. And basically, I was meeting and catching up with a friend of mine. This is Jennifer.
Hi everyone.
Yes, and Jennifer, we've met each other because we networked in the Torrance Chamber before, and we were also on the board of directors of an organization I used to work for, the Volunteer Center. I've talked about it in a few vlogs. But Jennifer, she was asking me about how to do live streaming. We've been talking about YouTube and Facebook and vlogs, and I was like, the best way to learn about live streaming is just to go live, just to do it. So that's what we're doing.
And I'm scared to death.
She's terrified right now because it is a very weird experience if you've never gone live. But I wanted you guys to take this as an opportunity to ask Jennifer any questions, because she's been an entrepreneur for 40 years. So she has seen all kinds of trends. She's worked with all kinds of people. She started multiple businesses. So if you have any questions, now's the time to ask. So hi, Through the Mel's Eyes. Hello. Yep. Phony R says hi, hi Jen. Hi, sound looks okay. And we're all good. So so if you had a topic, if you had an agenda, this is where I would go into it, and I would just wait for the questions. But sometimes when I do ask me anything, people will just ask. So since we're not getting any questions right now, why don't you give everyone kind of just a background of, I don't know, who you are and what you're doing right now?
Sure.
And you want to look there, by the way.
Okay.
I know, I have a tendency to look there too.
Okay. Well, my name's Jennifer, as you all know, and I am a good friend of Heather's, and I've watched her over the years, and she's become a phenomenal businesswoman.
Thank you.
And that's not easy to do. I started when I was 18, owning a gift store.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I did, and I've got a number of businesses since then.
Mm-hmm.
As she said, 40 years of entrepreneurship. Things I like about it is that you get to do what you want to do, and it's on your own time. But I will tell you one thing. Being an entrepreneur is I've never worked harder in my whole life. Because I've also, over the years, worked for corporations. And they have a set time you're there and a set time you go home. When you're an entrepreneur, you are always on.
And that is such a myth. I feel like when people think about, you get to, you work for yourself, so you can set your own hours, you can work in your pajamas, it's not like
Oh, yeah. And you can do all that, but you're still thinking about it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yep, definitely.
So, but it still is the most wonderful thing that I've ever done, and I would never change it. And currently, I'm a real estate agent. I got into real estate after I retired from banking. I was tired of the corporate world, as you would say, and decided to do something I'd always wanted to do, which was real estate. So here I am. But when I was doing real estate, I found there was a couple of things that were missing. And so that's what leads me to our topic today, why we got together, is I'm focusing on the senior population. When I got into real estate, I became senior certified, and one of the things I saw is that seniors are not being serviced by their real estate agents. They're not being taken care of as they should be. And so that's why I wanted to focus on them, to be an advocate for them, to help them, re-empower them. When you retire, you get out of the workforce, we become locked in our homes, and we don't get out anymore. And we lose the strength that we had as when we were in the workforce.
You kind of surrender to it. And who am I to say? I'm definitely not one to say, and don't tell my parents this, but I could almost see, they've been retired for a long time. My mom actually retired and then had to go back to work. But I see kind of that I see how easy it would be to just surrender to the time passing and not taking action.
Right.
Even though they're not that old yet. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
So within the real estate industry, I've created a seminar called Should I Stay or Should I Go? And it's just a seminar about helping seniors decide whether they want to stay in their home or whether it's time to move. It's just as simple as that. I think the title of it is exactly what I do, is to help them make that decision and hopefully give them resources if they want to stay in their home to help them to stay in their home, or also give them resources if they think it's time to move. You know, with seniors, sometimes we wait until it's too late, until we fall, or until our health goes down, and then somebody else has to make that decision for us. Whereas if you're empowered and you know you have resources, then you can make the right decision for you today. And then maybe in 6 months you make a different decision because things have changed. But you're re-empowered to make decisions for yourself.
And so this is what I really like about Jennifer, is because clearly you can see just in this 5-minute conversation that she's really passionate about servicing seniors. And when it comes to entrepreneurship, you have to be passionate, because a lot of you guys ask me, like, oh, how do I make money? Making money is not a passion. You know, like being rich, like that's not a passion, because you will, I promise you will get to a point where you're like, what am I doing? You're going to start doubting yourself. It's going to be really hard, but it's your passion that keeps you through it. So the fact that, you know, Jennifer saw a need that she felt she can step in and address that need, that is what makes a successful entrepreneur. Regardless of your experience, regardless of who you know, like that is first and foremost the most important thing. So, tuning into the comments really quick. Phony R, I typed whatever you were saying. It's okay. David says, hi, can't stay long, but looking good. Carissa says, hi. Malcolm X says, what is your net worth and how many homes do you own? Well, Malcolm X, because I just said that it's not about the money, this is not why we become entrepreneurs, we're just not going to talk about that, unless you want to say that. I don't even know. My net worth right now, honestly, my net worth is in the negative, because I still got my car that I'm paying off, so there you go. But, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's see. What would be your number one tip to anyone who's looking to become an entrepreneur, or maybe to start a business?
Well, I think one of the things you have to know is how to start a business. Where do you go? You have to have a business license. Do I need to be incorporated? Do I not need to be incorporated? Those are the first questions when you're thinking about going to business that you need to get answered. And as Heather said, you have a passion. Stick with the passion, but learn the business tips that will keep you in business.
Yes.
And or, even with that being said, find the resources that can help you. You don't have to know everything about business, because you know everything about your passion.
Yes.
But there are many people out there that will help you on the business side. Just ask. I think that's the biggest thing. People forget other people want to help.
Yeah. It's incredible.
Many, many people out there that will help you. Just ask. And if you can always say, I don't know what to ask, but just say, I don't know what to ask. What do you think?
Yeah. Where do I start?
You can help me. And people want to help people.
Yeah, I remember that was like one of the most surprising things, is like how willing people were to just talk to me, even.
They are.
You know, just even in a 1-hour conversation, you can get a lot of insight that will help prevent pitfalls and help you be more strategic moving forward. So yeah, everything that Jennifer said in terms of like the licenses, the permits, the finances, that's all the stuff I no experience at all. That was the hardest part for me. But yes.
Well, find somebody that does know, and they will give you the tips and tell you how to do it, and then you'll be on your way.
And then Phonier says, "Great to meet you, Jen. Happy Friday."
5 o'clock somewhere.
You're doing a great deed, Jen. I'm proud of you. There you go.
Well, thank you. It's scary.
Yeah. She's doing great. She's on live streaming right now, and she's doing great. And I was telling her, okay, so this is what we're going to end with, because I wanted to keep it quick. Mm-hmm. But as Jennifer said, she's trying to service seniors. And we met because I told her she has an opportunity to really reach her target audience through Facebook and YouTube. And after talking, I feel like she can really do this through Facebook, because on both platforms, the population that is rising the most or increasing the most on both platforms is 65 and up, because everyone else has already been on it, and now grandma,
They're
grandpa,
getting off of it.
yeah, exactly. We're moving to other platforms, and now grandma, grandpa are like, oh my gosh, we're on Facebook. What is this Facebook thing? We're really excited about it. So I told her to consider doing a Facebook live stream where seniors can ask her questions about, should I sell my house? Should I move into a assisted living facility? Should I sell my stuff? Or what's the first step? Or whatever. And then she could take questions and answers, or she can do a Q&A just like I'm doing here with you guys on her show. So that's why I wanted to show it to her.
Yeah, she showed it to me, and I'm still talking.
And it's not bad. It's not bad, right?
Well, she hasn't shot me. I haven't been shot yet,
Oh
I should say.
Gosh. No. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's
as
not
bad.
so bad. Okay, I'll give you that.
Right? See, there you go.
And I didn't even do my makeup.
Yeah, the more I learned that. The more authentic you are, the more people feel they can relate. Okay. So that's why I just dove off the deep end. You don't have to do this, but I have myself crying on my channel. I have no makeup on my channel. I wouldn't do that in every video, but I want to resonate as much with the person on the other side who's watching. And the way to do that is to not look the way that you think is perfect, because you just want to look exactly how you are, right? So there you go.
Okay. And don't post this anywhere.
So
I'm teasing.
She's teasing, but you know what? You heard it here first. I'm willing to bet that Jennifer's live stream show is going to be one of the most popular Facebook live shows for seniors. Because I know there isn't one. There isn't one right now.
There isn't one. Well, there's nothing like most popular by being the first.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah,
So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. Most people are going to watch this replay. So when you guys watch this, I will include a link to her Facebook page so you can go check it out. Because when you do check it out, give it some time. It's still a few months. I'm very excited because I know there's going to be momentum there. So, all right.
Until next time.
Until next time. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I know I totally just put her on the spot. I was like, we're going live now. And she was like, what? We're doing it.
Feel the fear and do it anyway. That's my next tip if you're an entrepreneur. Feel the fear and do it anyway.
That was me yesterday. I had to tell a 10-minute story with no paper in front of everyone. It was very scary. But yes, feel the fear and do it anyway. That's exactly what I did. All right, guys. So we're going to sign off because we're going to continue our Fridays. Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.